I, honestly, I applied for like more than 100 jobs before I got my first job. I don't know whether other people had that kind of experience. Like you just keep applying. There are some employers that they gave me the job, but at the instance of getting to know that I'm an international student, I only have OPT. Oh, so we are sorry, we don't take OPT students, you know. So, but when I got the one that I got, I was so grateful, you know, that I got it. And that was in Cincinnati Children's Hospital. I worked as environmental operations manager there. So it was. I mean, it's a big challenge for an international student to apply for one job and get that job. I don't know, but maybe it's possible. But as an international student, I had other people, like other international students like me, and I think it's the same experience.
Well, yeah, could I hear from all the panelists? If you kind of just give me your number, how many did it take to get that first job? I think it is good for students to hear that. It is, right? It's right. If it is 1 and 1, kudos to you. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to hear everyone's kind of number.
Let me go next. So this is actually my second job in US, but the number is around, I think it's around 50. But I had a friend who applied for 1,000 jobs. And just a quick comment on that. So the problem is that, so when you're applying for a job, what I learned is that you have to tailor make your resume, and also you have to write the cover letter. So rather than applying for like 1,000 jobs, you know, like sending same CV, I think if you target for like 10 jobs, you have a high chance of getting at least one. That's what I did on my second time. And within like 5 jobs, I got my second job.
I will say this is my third job in the US. The first job is really the hardest to find. Number-wise, I spent about 2 months looking for a full-time job as a full-time job. Number-wise, probably at like 200-ish on LinkedIn. But once you land it on the first career, it's much easier for you to pivot, and you build connection, you have referral. So definitely the first job is the hardest, at least for me.
Yeah, I would agree. This is my second job, and my first job definitely took the most time and energy. I definitely applied around 200 jobs as well. And I landed like 2. So it's a pretty rough percentage. But then for the second job, it's definitely much easier. I targeted and narrowed down and probably applied for 50 jobs or something.
I have a completely different outlook on this. I have lost count of how many jobs I applied to. One of the main reasons was because I did my undergrad as a computer science engineer. Then I worked as a data analyst for KPMG. Then I came here as an environmental science grad student, and I was trying to look for a job in that field. And according to that, I didn't have experience, plus it required so many security clearance. So as soon as they came to know through the interview process that I'm an international student, they'll immediately send an email that we have selected another student, but my number goes way above thousands. Don't be disappointed. Yeah, it's easier, I would say, when you come closer to your graduation date, or when you have graduated. I know it's very scary, but when you have that fixed date, it helps the recruiter understand that if you are seriously applying for the job, and if you will be able to take it up as soon as they want you to be, or you're just ballparking everything and it may or may not happen, and the probability is just 50%. So I would say just prepare for your job as if you are going to get it tomorrow, but do a practice run before that. It never hurts. As soon as you get closer to your graduation date, or or you complete all your graduate credits, and if there's something left and you can still start your OPT while being in the program, prepare at least 3 months in advance. On an average, if your job application field is like mine, where it requires a lot of security clearance. I would say be prepared to apply for more than 20 to 30 jobs a day. It is difficult, but like everyone mentioned, it's difficult till you land in the first job. After that, it's just a stepping stone. It's much easier moving forward from there.
Yeah, I applied for 300 jobs, and that includes the quick apply in LinkedIn that you just click on several buttons and then your resume is sent. And that also include some jobs that I really want, that I spent some time to tailor my resume and also fill out the informations. Yeah.